Hello guys, how are you? So let's go to page 94. We are starting unit 4 today, okay? Don't forget to finish the workbook with the exercises from unit 3, okay? We will correct it soon. So, new content guys, lesson 8, jewelry, a fringe, a ponytail, a bracelet, an earring, a necklace, nearly, to dye, a tattoo, an accessory, by far, hair dye, tweezers, to raise, to remove, slide, to heighten, nail polish, nail varnish, varnish, makeup, an eyelash, an eyebrow, slightly. Okay guys, jewelry is a noun and it's uncountable, okay? When we want to give a singular sense to jewelry, we use a piece of jewelry, okay? Oops, sorry. A piece of jewelry, okay? Jewelry, guys, are decorative objects that we wear on our bodies, okay? They are normally valuable. They are made of gold or silver, and some of them have precious stones on them, okay? Some pieces of jewelry may cost millions of dollars, okay? Okay, a fringe, guys, has two meanings, okay? A fringe can be the less important part of an area or of a group or of an activity, okay? For example, when we talk about a city, okay, we can say that the fringe of the city, which is not downtown, it's not the center of the city, we call the fringe of the city, okay? We can say that about a group too, okay? When we're talking about a company, for example, we have the president, the directors, the managers, and then the fringe, which are the lowest people on the hierarchy in the organization, okay? But a fringe can also mean, guys, hair, okay? Actually, is when you cut your hair here to cover your forehead. This is a fringe, okay? It's normally cut shorter than the rest of the hair, and it covers the forehead, okay? A ponytail is this, guys, okay? Is how to, when we tie our hair like this, we call a ponytail. Bracelet, earring, and necklace are different pieces of jewelry, okay? Bracelet is something that we wear on our wrist. It's a bracelet. An earring is something that we wear on our ears, okay? And a necklace is a piece of jewelry that we wear on our necks, okay? Nearly means the same as almost. To dye, pay attention because we have this verb, to dye, which is when you don't live anymore, you are dead, to die. But to dye with Y is to change the color of something. We normally apply this to clothing or to our hair. For example, if I don't say that, oh, I will paint my hair blonde, okay? We say that I will dye my hair blonde, okay? And this verb also applies to clothes. For example, I have this white pullover. Okay, maybe I want it black. I can dye it black. Okay? A tattoo, we use the same word in Portuguese. An accessory, just like Portuguese. For example, jewelry are accessories. Okay? By far is something that we use to compare things. Okay? When we want to say that something is much more better, much better than another thing, okay? We can say, oh, this is by far the best, okay? Or if I want to say that somebody is much more intelligent than another person, I say, oh, this person is by far the most intelligent person I know. Another example, okay? Hair dye is the paint that we use to dye our hair, okay? Tweezers. Tweezers, guys, is something that normally women use to take out hair from our eyebrows, okay? It's an equipment, it's small like this, so we take the hair and we pull it out, okay? These are tweezers. Note, it's in the plural because they have two legs, okay? To raise is this. I am raising my pen, okay? To remove is just like Portuguese, to take it out, to eliminate. Slide. Slide means small, but not literally small, but small in amount, small in degree. So slight is the adjective, slightly, on the other side, is the adverb. For example, I am 1 meter 60 centimeters tall. Okay, this is my height. My sister is 1 meter and 62 meters tall. So I can say that she is slightly taller than me. Just a little bit, slightly. Okay? To heighten, it's a verb. Literally could be to make something higher. Okay? So a synonym for to heighten is to increase. But this verb to heighten we use especially when we are talking about emotions or the effect of something on us. Okay? For example, the Christmas is coming, Christmas is near, so this heightens my cheer because I love Christmas. Okay? So this is the same as to increase, but normally related to emotions or to effect that something causes on us. Nail polish and nail varnish are kind of the same thing, okay? Actually, they are the same thing. These are things that we use to paint our nails, okay? Nail polish, nail varnish. The word varnish by itself, only varnish, is a product that we buy, that we pass on wood to protect wood. It has no color, but it leaves when it's dry, it leaves like it leaves the wood bright, okay, light, sometimes slightly bright or sometimes more, depends on the brand you buy, but this is varnish, okay, varnish protects the wood. Makeup is what we normally use on our face, products that we use on our face to change our appearance, okay? Like lipstick or blush or base, okay? We use that to change our appearance. eyelash are these little hairs that we have on our eyelids, okay? This one here. And this above the eyes are the eyebrows, okay? So eyelash, eyebrows. And slightly is the adverb of slight, okay? So let's go to the grammar point revision. Comparing and contrasting, modifying comparatives. When we want to talk about similarities and differences, we can use adjectives in their comparative form. Example, Max is taller than Judy. You are more intelligent than me. Or we can use not as, adjective as. Example, her hair is not as long as mine. I am still comparing. Okay? We can also use expressions like different from, similar, the same as. Okay? She's very different from her sister. They are very different. Sri Lankan's food is similar to Indian food. They are similar. Okay? So, new grammar point, modifying comparatives, okay? We can modify comparative adjectives to show that there is a big difference between things using words as, such as much, far, and a lot, okay? For example, I'm feeling a lot better today. Not only better, more than better, a lot better, okay? She's much more beautiful than her sister. Or we have far less contact with them nowadays. By far, easily plus superlative adjective plus adverb. Example, this is by far the best restaurant around here. By far is unquestionable, okay? Not nearly as plus adjective adverb plus as. Example, I can play the piano not nearly as well as Michael. This means, guys, that Michael plays the piano a lot better than me. I will repeat, I can play the piano not nearly as well as Michael. Okay? I could say, Michael plays the piano much better than I do. Okay? We can also have the opposite describing small differences. Okay? Like the example I gave you about me and my sister. Okay? So, a little, a bit, slightly, plus the comparative adjective or adverb. Example, Dave bought a slightly bigger car. It's not much bigger, slightly bigger. Not quite as, plus adjective or adverb plus as. This book isn't quite as interesting as that one. It means that that one is much more interesting than this one. Nearly as plus adjective or adverb plus as. Her younger sister is nearly as tall as her. Okay? I am nearly as tall as my sister. Okay? It's a slight difference. A small difference. For describing things which are the same, we use the more, less, comparative adjective or comparative adverb. The more, less, comparative adjective or adverb. Examples. The more people study, the more they will get done. The further you run, the more calories you lose. The less you do your homework, the lower the grade you get. Okay? So, let's repeat. She believed that an accessory like a necklace, bracelet, or earrings were by far the most important part of getting dressed. Emily was waiting for her fringe to lengthen before she dyed her hair. Tattoos are not nearly as popular among young people in China as they are in Brazil. Blonde hair dye is by far the most popular hair dye in this country. He raised his left eyebrow in surprise at her choice of makeup for the dinner party. Can people lengthen their eyelashes nowadays? She wore red nail polish to the event and tied her hair in a ponytail. They are broadening the bridge to make the traffic go faster. The gold bracelet was a bit bigger than the silver one. Very nice. Guys, let's practice. Remember to pause the video before I read the answer, okay? Tell me some types of jewelry, please. Some types of jewelry are a bracelet, a necklace, a ring, or earrings. If you are going to have a tattoo, what type of word or image would you choose? If I were going to have a tattoo, I would choose a cat. Can you raise only one eyebrow? No, I can't raise only one eyebrow. Is wearing makeup slightly more common among women nowadays than it was 200 years ago? No, wearing makeup isn't slightly more common among women nowadays than it was 200 years ago, but it is far more common than it was 200 years ago. Did she nearly decide to use the pink hair dye? Yeah, she nearly decided to use the pink hair dye. Where can you find beauty equipment such as nail polish and tweezers? You can find beauty equipment such as nail polish and tweezers in a beauty salon or maybe in someone's bathroom. Were Camila's earrings by far the most beautiful earrings Rachel had seen? Yes, Camila's earrings were by far the most beautiful earrings Rachel has ever seen. If I needed to buy some jewelry, where do you think I should go in your town? Can you give me directions, please? If you needed to buy some jewelry in my town, I think you should go to Taubaté, I believe. I don't know where we can buy jewelry here in Campos, guys. Oh, you can go there by going Rodovia Floriano Rodrigues Pinheiro until the end and getting to Taubaté. And using Waze because I don't know how to drive around Taubaté. Is it much easier to change the color of your hair than it is to remove a tattoo? Yes, it is much easier to change the color of your hair than it is to remove a tattoo. What is the minimum length of someone's hair necessary in order to put in a ponytail? The minimum length of someone's hair necessary in order to put in a ponytail is around 20 centimeters, I guess. What types of accessories does a person sometimes use when they go to a party? When a person goes to a party, they sometimes use bracelets, earrings, or a necklace. Do you think it would look good with a fringe? No, I don't think I would look good with a fringe. Where and when was nail polish invented? Nail polish was invented in China about 3,000 years before Christ. Where do people use a bracelet? People use a bracelet around the wrist or arm. If you dyed your hair black, would you need to dye your eyebrows? Yes, if I dyed my hair black, I would need to dye my eyebrows. Are there many videos online teaching people to apply makeup correctly? Yes, there are many videos online teaching people to apply makeup correctly. What is the name of by far the oldest jewelers in the world? And where is it located? How old is it? By far the oldest jewelers in the world is the Milleria de Smaller Jewelers in Paris, and it's over 400 years old. What does the verb to raise mean? The verb to raise means to lift to a higher position. When you play volleyball, do you have to raise your hands above your head? Yes, when you play volleyball, you have to raise your hand above your head. What is the government planning to do next autumn? The government is planning to raise taxes next autumn. What did James Bond decide to do? James Bond decided to remove his tie because he was so hot. Who removes the rubbish at the end of the day? The porter removes the rubbish at the end of the day. Was there a slight increase in Earth's temperatures this year? Yes, there was a slight increase in Earth's temperatures this year. Why didn't Victoria come to the lesson today? Victoria didn't come to the lesson today because she had a slight headache. Okay guys, this was today's lesson. Okay, so see you soon. Bye-bye.